everybody, my name is Melissa Faust. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Minnesota, which is in the United States, and today I have a super fun Create and Color challenge for you featuring a Valentine's Day card. Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and Stampin' Up! Has several beautiful, wonderful, super fun sets in the new mini catalog and in the annual catalog actually to help with Valentine's Day crafting. So today we're going to make a super cute card using the Sweet Conversations bundle and the Nuts and Bolts stamp set. The Nuts and Bolts stamp set is actually part of my card club for January, so if you want in on that, please let me know. So yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to flip my camera down and we're gonna make this card. Okay, so here's a look at the card we're going to make today. Look at how absolutely adorable it is. So as I mentioned, we are using the new Sweet Conversations stamp set, and actually the bundle, we're going to use this die here, the heart border, and it's so cute. We're also using the Nuts and Bolts stamp set. This is one of my absolute favorites, and as I mentioned in the intro, this is part of my card club. So if you want to make more cute Valentine's cards with this set, make sure you sign up for club. The link to that is down in the description box below, or else you're always welcome to contact me directly. And then you can see here I also used the stitched rectangles. If you don't have them, you should. I know it seems kind of silly to buy the die set, but that stitched border just makes it so perfect. But if you don't have them and you want to make this card today, you can also just cut a rectangle. All of the measurements will be in my blog post, which is linked down in the description box below this video. And then I used the cute heart punches, and I'll show those to you here. I'm going to flip them over so I don't blind you because the other side is shiny. So I use the cute little heart punches to make that little outline for this guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to scoot him off to the side but leave him in the frame so you can see him. And we are going to use a basic white card base. And then I've got a piece of the cute Sweet Talk DSP. This is the other side. And so we're going to go ahead and get this adhered first. And actually, I think we should have this side up because I think it would just be kind of fun. I really do like this sucker side. I actually remember having heart suckers like this when I was younger. In school and whatever for Valentine's Day. I remember eating those kinds of suckers and they were always my favorite every Valentine's Day. Do you have a favorite Valentine's candy? If you do, let me know in the comments below. My current favorite, I would say, is the conversation hearts. I know that people think that like they're gross, but I'm not one of those people. I think they're really, I love them. We'll just leave it at that. I love them. Okay, I'm going to bring in my silicone craft mat here because we're going to do some work with adhesive. So I've got my stitched rectangle there in real red, and then I'm just grabbing all my little heart borders. So I've got 5 heart borders cut out here, and the silicone mat will make it so that they don't stick to my surface. I have already die cut these, as you can tell, but then I also applied an adhesive sheet to the back, which basically makes them a sticker. Now, you don't have to do an adhesive sheet. You could just use liquid glue or something, but I recommend the adhesive sheets, of course, because with glue and these, they're so thin that the glue would just ooze right off, and so it's really up to preference, but I like these adhesive sheets a lot. Oh, it's sticking to me. Hold on. There we go. All right, so as you can see here, I just put one down in the middle. I'm going to stick another one up here at the top, but I'm not covering the stitched lines here. And I actually got the idea for this, the cool little heart background, from my demo friend, Jamie. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, actually, because I'm on camera, so I'm nervous. I think it's Babarsi, but she is a talented crafter, and I saw this on one of her recent cards, and I absolutely loved it, so I knew I wanted to do it for this card. All right, so I've got those 3 there. I'm using 5 rows of these hearts to cover this guy, and now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to offset it and put him in the center here. And so again, I'm just making sure it's straight, but I'm not covering, actually I will cover up that stitch a little bit. On the sides, the stitch does get covered, just like that. And then we'll take this last one here, and you'll notice that he got cut off because I ran out of cardstock a little bit. So I want to make sure for sure that that gets covered up so it doesn't look funny. See, you guys will know because you watched the video, but whoever gets this card won't know. All right, now that those are all on there, I'm going to use my paper snips to cut the excess hearts off. Now these little hearts are going to want to stick to my scissors, so hopefully they don't get in the way. But we will cut them off here. Oh, they're in the way. All right. And cut this. Now when you cut these out, you end up with a whole bunch of little hearts in the middle there. You can save those and use them however you like. I'm planning to use mine in a shaker card, which I'm sure I will share on my blog at some other time, not today though. So make sure you look for that. Okay, so I got all of those cut. I'm just gonna go ahead and move that to the side and I'll clean it later. And isn't it so cute? All right, so we're gonna flip it over and I'm gonna add dimensionals to the back because you can never have too many dimensionals. And usually with a rectangle piece, I like to put a dimensional in each corner and then one in the middle. And we'll take off all these backings. And then we'll go ahead and get this centered on our card front. I just think this card is so adorable. I love the robot. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in a scrap paper real quick here, and I'm gonna bring in my basic white heart, and then I've got tuxedo black ink. This is the Memento ink pad, and I'm going to ink up our robot. And then I'll stamp him in the heart here. Now you could stamp him before you punch the heart out, but I already had it punched, so you can do whatever works for you. Okay, there's that guy, and then I'll remove my scrap paper there, and we're gonna use blends to color him in. So to match our paper, I've got real red, and we're gonna use real red on the heart, of course. And if you have never watched a video where I use blends before, or you've never used Stampin' Up's blends or alcohol-based markers, I can tell you that these are the most friendly to learn. They are so easy to learn. The colors blend together so well, and there's only two colors you have to worry about, a light and a dark. So they work like, it's amazing. I do love to color, and so blends are actually my favorite thing. This is gray granite. Blends are my favorite coloring utensil. And it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that's so therapeutic. So, all right, we're gonna color in this cute robot. And I'm gonna do this. I'm not very talkative when I color because I'm very focused. All right, and then I want to just be careful on the edge here, and I should have left my scrap paper in, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna pick it up to do that part so that I don't color on my surface. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with the light gray granite, and we'll color in the rest of our robot here. So adorable. Do you guys send Valentine's cards? I do. I love to send cards for all holidays and all occasions, but I actually heard recently that Valentine's Day is the biggest holiday for sending cards, and I never would have guessed that. I would have thought it would have been Christmas, but I heard that from another demonstrator that Valentine's Day is actually the biggest time of year, which is kind of, maybe people are feeling bad if they didn't get their Christmas cards out or something, and so they make up for it with a Valentine's card, but I love sending Valentine's cards, so, and making cute little treat boxes too. All right, so this guy's all colored. I'm gonna bring in my Blushing Bride heart, and then we'll put some liquid glue on the back of our basic white heart. And there we go. And then I will layer that on here, super cute. And, oh, I couldn't pick him up. There we go. Pick him up and add some dimensionals to the back of him. Now I am gonna lay it off the edge a little bit, which actually, since it's flipped over, it's this edge where my finger is. So I'm actually gonna put dimensionals over to the left on the back side so that it makes more sense. All right, we'll stick them down here, because if I had a dimensional here, it wouldn't actually connect to anything. So okay, so we've got that, and then I've got this teensy-weensy little scrap of basic white here for our sentiment. I'm going to lay that there, bring in my black ink again, and this cute little sentiment that says Happy Valentine's Day. This is from Sweet Conversations. And I'm actually going to scoot this down. I apologize. I'm going to go off camera for a second because I need to get my head in there. That piece is so tiny, I needed to get my head in there to make sure I could stamp it on top. So there is that piece. So cute. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it over, and I've got this little piece, or this little sheet, I should say, of mini dimensionals from a past paper pumpkin kit, and I'm just trimming some of the sides down so that I can add these guys to our sentiment. So with the sentiment, what we're going to do here, so where it says day, I'm actually going to layer 2 dimensionals on there. So I'm going to lay down one, peel off the backing, and then lay down a second one right on top of it. And then we will add one kind of in the middle, and then I'm putting one not all the way to the left edge here because I don't want any dimension where the heart is right here. Okay, so now that we've got that guy, I'm going to pick him up and we will get him all aligned there. So adorable. And then I'm going to bring in my favorite embellishments of all time, the matte black dots. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and add these to the card. Now, if you are in need of any of the products that I'm using today, you can find the direct links down in the description box below. You can also find them on my blog, which is linked below. That is in case you're looking for anything. We have to decorate the inside still. I would recommend if you are shopping for Valentine's Day, buying products for Valentine's Day, you're going to want to do that soon because Valentine's Day is almost here. So you want to make sure that you get the products in hand and that you are able to create with them and send them out before Valentine's Day comes and goes. But you could also use these sets just for general love themes. All right, you could swap out that sentiment there. But yeah, if you're not already working with the demonstrator and you live in the US, make sure you check out those product links below. All right, so we have got our sentiment there in real red, and then the cute hearts in Blushing Bride, and then I'm going to add just a little strip of glue down at the bottom, and I've got a strip of leftover DSP from when I was cutting the front, so I'm going to add that there, and then we'll flip it over and get rid of these little excess bits, like so, and add some glue to the back, and we'll get this adhered to the inside of our card, and that is our card today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed these cute cards. I can't wait to send them out. Let me pull in both of them for you here. All right, there we go. There's the 2 cute cards today. I absolutely love them. I hope you do too. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps me out on YouTube. Leave me a comment if you'd like to, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.